Hey.
Hello,
Oh
everyone.
my gosh. Whoa.
Whoa.
My mic be
My-
spinning.
Spinning around and around.
My mic be spinning.
Hi, Ryan. How are you today?
I'm good. It's Wednesday. It's the last day of classes before our little mini fall break, so that's fun.
I realized just how annoying I am being about my field placement, but I'm like, oh, I don't have a break.
Oh, my
My life is so hard.
My life is so busy.
Yeah, that's how I feel every time I talk about anything I have.
No, literally.
But
that's me.
truthfully, these
Mhm.
bags under my eyes do be designer.
No, so true.
Mhm.
Gucci bag under the eye.
Gucci bag eye.
Not Gucci bag eye.
Instead of pink eye.
Oh.
Gucci bag
I
eye.
have Gucci eye.
Oh, let me rub, and then it's just the Gucci symbol in your iris.
Right. It's like dollar bills falling
No,
out
for
of your
real.
eye.
Me after seeing House of Gucci, just like,
No,
whoa.
they're like, oh my gosh, I'm so rich now.
I think I might murder my husband too.
Why not? Okay.
Well, yes, today is Wednesday.
It is.
Is that how I say Wednesday, Wednesday in my head every time I'm spelling it?
Yeah. No, I think I do the same thing. Because, like, there's that D in there for some reason.
Wednesday.
Like, why is that there?
Like every other, like Monday,
Yeah. Yeah.
Tuesday,
Tuesday.
and then Wednesday, which is stupid.
My favorite, like,
Thursday.
word is, that's, like, my favorite, like.
Thursday?
It's not my favorite day of the week, but it's my favorite, like, day of the week word. I think it's Thursday. It's so fun to say.
I mean, I do love saying Wednesday.
Yeah.
It adds to my quirky nature. The side eye and just the grimace.
I don't have a favorite day of the week because every
of
day is the same.
Speaking of grimace, there's the
I hated
new
that segue.
McDonald's adult Happy Meals.
I heard they're like not marketed as adult Happy Meal. It's just like a Happy Meal, and everyone has just decided to call them adult Happy Meals. But like they're not specifically for adults.
But
like, that's not the
they're
point
regular, like a regular portion size. Like
right.
it's a 10-piece McNugget. I think a large or medium fry.
Yeah.
And then either the chicken nuggets or Big Mac.
And then you get like that little like collectible guy.
Yeah, he is either like it looks like a chicken nugget guy or something. He's a little scary, but I like him. And he's
he reminds me of those
stress
stress toys with like the red like things on the side of their heads.
Yes, and they
like
go
the blue
rap,
eyes.
rap,
Yeah, and they like shoot out. It looks like that to me.
There's Grimace. There's the Hamburglar.
Is there the chicken girl?
Yeah, I
want her.
I don't know who she is.
I love. She has like the pink shirt.
Yeah,
I love her.
I want Grimace. Probably, or just like the little chicken.
What if you get the Hamburglar?
Oh, I would be happy with the Hamburglar. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, that'd be pretty funny.
But yeah, they're only out for the month of October, I think.
Oh wow.
I don't know. I actually don't know the truth of that statement. I might have just said a lie on
We should
there.
have researched it. But
No,
we didn't. We just decided.
I know
talk.
it started on October 1st.
I want them to bring back the Halloween buckets.
I think they are.
Really?
Yeah,
I
I
loved
think
those
so.
as a kid because you had like the little stickers and you could like put it on the bucket to like decorate it, and they had like little faces.
I never really went to McDonald's as a kid.
Oh.
I have recently become a McDonald's fanatic.
Fanatic?
No, I don't know.
Interesting.
I
that's
said
a strong word.
I've eaten it quite a bit.
I'm a McDonald's like appreciator.
Connoisseur.
Not connoisseur because there's many things on that menu I have never had. So I cannot call myself a connoisseur.
I had the what's the breakfast sandwich with the pancakes? The McGriddle.
Oh yeah. Was that good?
Oh my god, that was so good because the pancake is just like a mapley, like, and it's nice and soft.
I kind of want that. That sounds so good.
It's so good,
That
especially
good.
after you're hungover. Oh
That
my
sounds
god,
good.
with the hash brown, and then they have orange juice or a high C.
Yeah.
Oh
That sounds
my
good.
god, it's so good.
I really like. I always love a good croissant sandwich. That's where I get like
Yeah.
every place is always like speaking of croissant sandwiches, I also ate a really good breakfast sandwich today.
Yeah.
At the C-store in the Fredibles section.
Okay, which one was it?
They have the ham, cheese, and egg one that's on a croissant.
Oh really?
Ooh, it was so good.
My go-to when I do
It was
that
so
is
good.
the bagel.
I thought about
the
that, but I'm
sausage.
not in love with bagel breakfast sandwiches. They're
It's
okay.
a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Because the bagel is so big, and you're
Mhm.
just like, I can't fit my mouth around it to take
Yeah.
a bite. And then at the end, you either get left with like the egg and sausage falling out, or just so much bagel,
Yeah.
like half the bagel because you ate everything else.
And I ate this at like 11:30, so it was like the perfect time for ham. Because I was like, it's almost lunchtime, but I haven't eaten breakfast yet.
Yeah.
So it was like the perfect marriage of breakfast and lunch. It's little
Some
brunch.
would call it brunch. Yeah.
And then I washed it down with a cherry Pepsi.
I do have to say, when that's been my go-to, cherry Pepsi.
It's so good. It's better than regular Pepsi.
For sure.
I don't know if that's like a hot take, but
well, I don't
think it's
know.
better.
I feel like back my freshman year, I was like, ew, there's only Pepsi products on campus.
and now you're like,
Thank God.
oh, there's only Pepsi products on campus.
Yeah, seriously. Oh my God, I would die without my cherry Pepsi.
I won't lie. Like a vanilla Coke every now and again, it's really good. I'm like not somebody. I know that it's like very contentious between the Pepsi stands and the Coke stands, but honestly, I like both. I think they're both good. Why can't we live in a world where they both exist? Why do we have to choose?
I don't know.
I like both.
I feel like I'm fine with both. In like, if I had to choose, I would choose Pepsi because I go to it more, and I think just in general it's like sweeter. I feel like Coca-Cola has a weird aftertaste.
That's what I like about it. Is I like that like it has that little bit of like earthy.
No,
it's like I don't know. I
don't think Coca-Cola would appreciate you describing their beverage as earthy.
No, it's good. No, but like if you've had Coke, you know what I'm talking about. There's like a tang to it. That's good.
I do like all of the fun flavors that they're making. They're trying to branch out for sure.
Oh, the Starlight was so good. I want them to bring that back. Dreamland, Dream World, whatever the new one is okay. It's like kind of tropical. Like it's got a bit of like a kind of tropical vibe. That's kind of fun.
Nice.
Okay.
I'm just
that felt condescending. Nice. Okay, cool.
I don't know what else to say.
I don't know.
Good for you.
It's good. Oh, I had the Coke coffee. Have you ever had that?
Oh, I have to tell you this story though first. So, I had a teacher in like 6th grade. No, 8th grade.
Okay.
Middle
school.
Yeah, middle school. His name was Mr. Klenek. I'm calling him out.
Mr. Clinic. You've been called out.
Klenek.
Oh, I thought you said Clinic.
Clinic.
I was going to be like, wow, what a wild name.
No, Klenek.
Clinic.
He was a math teacher. And he every day would mix Coca-Cola and coffee in a grumpy, like one of the 7 Dwarves grumpy mug.
Oh. It's like those ones from like the 90s where it's like the whole face is the mug.
I wish. That would, oh my God, that would have scarred me for life.
I love those.
No, it was just like
see if
that.
They sell that.
Oh, it probably has lead in the paint.
Oh, thank God.
But he would always mix it, and everyone was like, that's so weird. And then little did they know, these chumps in 8th grade.
Right. He was the trendsetter. He
knew.
No,
for real.
He was honestly. They have one of his body.
Oh my God.
It's like Grumpy's body with no head.
That's so scary. And his arm is the handle.
Yeah, his arm is the handle, and it has his signature on the inside.
Oh, that for sure has lead paint in it. For sure.
No, absolutely.
I have these they're jars, and they are Welch's Muppets in Space jelly jars.
That sounds cute.
They're from like 98.
Oh.
I don't think they have lead in them, but I found
probably test. There's probably some way you can test it. Okay.
When my hair starts falling out, I'll let you know.
Oh, okay.
But I went on eBay and I found like there's 3 other ones that they're pretty affordable, like probably $10 for the glass.
Yeah.
So I think one day I might complete them.
Slay.
And they're tiny, but yeah.
I love that.
What were we talking about?
Coke, Pepsi.
Oh my God.
We're talking about a lot of things.
We've
been switching topics.
We had started off with McDonald's.
Oh yeah, McDonald's. What's your go-to?
Oh,
like if you go to McDonald's, there's no budget. You can get whatever you want.
Budget.
No budget. You can get whatever you want. What would you get? Like, what is your dream McDonald's meal?
Large fry, large high C, and a large Dr. Pepper.
Ooh, 2 drinks.
Because
That's
I love them both so much.
I love drinks. I love a drink.
Yeah.
And
I love the high C, but I I love chugging soda and then having the immediate like
The like burping fit.
Yeah.
You're burping for like 5 straight minutes. Oh, it feels so good.
Or just like it burns when it goes down, so you're just like
Literally, I saw someone on TikTok describe soda, and this is exactly how I like my soda. I need to feel it glitter down my throat.
glitter.
And like if you've drank soda, you know exactly what
Yeah.
that like feels like. I saw someone on TikTok be like, I like my soda, I like for it to glitter down my throat. I'm like, no, that's so real. Like that is so real.
That is
That's
so
how
real.
I like my soda. Because flat soda, listen,
Gross.
the bane of my existence is flat soda. That's why I kind of have a vendetta against going inside to restaurants. I don't think I've ever told anyone this, but it's a little thing that I always think about when
Okay.
I go into like the inside of a McDonald's and they have that stupid little fountain outside and they like give you the empty cup and you have to go over there and fill it yourself. There have been numerous times where I have gone over there to get my drink and it's flat or like the flavor's running out and I so I just get
Yeah.
like carbonated like gross syrupy water.
That happened to me yesterday. At Willie's.
It happened to me at Cranston yesterday.
Oh my god. Yeah, it was
I
not
hate
good.
it. Oh, it makes me so
But
mad.
my Jesus.
It makes me so
Oh my
irate.
God.
I like can't even. Ugh, it makes me so mad.
Anyways, and then for the main course of my perfect,
Oh yeah.
because yeah, it's a large fry. It's, you know, a large high C or a large Dr. Pepper, because
Mm-hmm.
I love me a Dr. Pepper.
Mhm.
And then it's a Big Mac.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing, you know, just regular
Right.
Big Mac order. And then also a 6-piece of McNuggets.
That's good.
You know, like just to have the full spread.
That sounds really good.
Oh, what I wouldn't do for a Big Mac right now.
Mm.
What about you, Ryan? What is your perfect McDonald's
My
meal?
perfect McDonald's
budget.
meal. No budget. Okay.
No
I have to start
judgment.
with the spicy chicken sandwich.
Okay. Oh,
'Cause
you know
I
what? I
love-
forgot about the chicken sandwich.
So good.
It was so good
So
when
good.
I had it.
I
okay.
love the spicy chicken sandwich because I love the spicy mayo they put on it. It's like the best part. And the pickles. It's like the spicy mayo with the pickles
Pickles.
with the spicy chicken. Ooh, it's so good. And also the
come
bun.
for your pickle.
Please stop.
Sorry.
So it's that. I'd also do like a 6-piece nugget. I wish they do an 8-piece nugget, but I'll take the 6. And I'd get probably like sweet and sour with it
Okay.
for dipping because I love a sauce.
Work.
And then I would probably do for drink probably a large Dr. Pepper or a Sprite, but it'll probably be a Dr. Pepper.
Ooh, the Sprite.
The Sprite is good. McDonald's Sprite. I mean, people talk about it a lot, so I'm not gonna like talk about it too much. But y'all know if you've had McDonald's Sprite, you know. You know why McDonald's
What
Sprite
about
is
people
different.
who haven't had McDonald's Sprite?
Then
Why-
they need to go to McDonald's. Any soft drink is $1. You can go there and you can get yourself a large
$1?
Sprite. Yeah,
Remember when that was funny? $1.
$1. Yeah, you can go and get yourself a large Sprite. And then you can drink it and then you can listen to this and you'll be like, OMG, they were so right about this. This is different. Anyway, if you've never had Sprite before, period, get a life. That's second.
Oh my god!
Sprite is so good.
What about all the Amish listening?
How would they be listening to this? This is an internet broadcasted radio show.
They have antenna, and it goes
With the internet?
beep, 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 beep. We actually come out in Morse code to them. So then someone has to sit there and translate everything in Morse code.
Anyway, my perfect McDonald's meal. I'm gonna just ignore
Move
you.
on, yeah.
I'm gonna ignore you. Yeah, and then I'd probably get like a large fry, and then if I'm feeling real good, like if after I eat all that and I'm still hungry, I'd probably get a McFlurry.
Oh, God,
Love
McDonald's has such a
McFlurry.
huge menu.
They
I
do.
genuinely forgot.
There's still things I haven't had on it.
I haven't even. I feel like I
I've
haven't
never
even
had a
brushed the
McRib.
service.
Never had a McRib.
I feel like the McRib is something that like you'll have to do with multiple people and then like go your separate ways
That-
and then like come back later and like
be like, how did it go? How was
Yeah.
the McRib?
how was everything after
Right.
the McRib entered your body, entered your bloodstream?
The only thing I don't like on it is I'm not a huge fan of onions, and there's like onions.
I feel
on
like the McDonald's onions are completely different because there's
Really?
onions on the Big Mac.
Mhm.
You don't even.
I haven't
know.
had a Big Mac in so long.
Oh my god, I don't
It's
know what
been
the Big
a
Mac
while.
sauce is, but
It's probably just their like original, like probably mayo or like mayo.
It's
and
probably-
ketchup.
yeah,
Probably like
probably.
mayo because I think that I can literally look at what's on a Big Mac. It's
my
probably
God.
like ketchup and mayo like mixed together.
probably.
Because on the spicy chicken sandwich for so long, I was like, "What is this sauce?" And then I googled it, and it's literally just hot sauce and mayo mixed together.
That's so funny.
no, literally.
But this restaurant in South Buffalo called the Brick Oven Bistro
Mm-hmm.
does this really, really good. They call it the Brick Mac. and it's a Big Mac pizza.
Oh.
Oh my God, it's so good just because it's, it's a ground beef, lettuce, pickles, a little bit of onion, I think. And then, like, I'm assuming, just the mayo and ketchup.
Oh, great. It just says Big Mac sauce. It doesn't tell me what it
Yeah,
actually is.
I think that's the thing. It's like, it's a secret sauce. But
That's stupid.
regardless,
I wanna
I'm
know
sure
what's in
it's
it. It's probably just a mixture of a couple different sauces.
100%. Probably something like, it probably has some, like, Thousand Island or Russian
Yeah,
dressing.
it looked a little, like, yellow. Like, it was, I'm assuming, it was not yellow. It was, like, a weird, like, pale orange.
Yeah.
So I'm going to assume it's, like, probably like a Thousand Island, probably mayo.
I love Thousand Island dressing.
That's good.
But never on a salad. Only with sandwiches.
Only on my burger.
Oh, I would
What about a filet-o-fish? What's your opinion on
I would be
filet-o-fish?
too scared to order it.
I've never had it.
I also don't think I'd finish it. Like, I feel like I'd be like,
I'm not really a fish person, like, at
No.
all, so I don't think I'd like it.
Yeah, can't you, like, die if you eat fish? No, you're not allergic.
My brother.
You could be.
My brother is allergic to seafood, specifically shrimp and crab.
I'm sure lobster, too. It's
Probably
shellfish.
also lobster. I don't know if he's ever had it, but probably. But I've never had shrimp, and I've never had crab or lobster, so I don't know.
I love
I could
shrimp.
potentially be allergic, and so I'm scared to eat it.
A shrimp cocktail? Oh.
Yeah.
With some cocktail sauce,
Ugh.
which is just ketchup and horseradish.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And so we have, because my dad has, like, stomach issues, and so we always have to make, like, a second batch that's, like, just a little bit of horseradish.
Oh.
So, it has the same
So
essence.
it's mostly ketchup.
Yeah.
Just
It's a
eating
really-
shrimp with ketchup.
It's a little upsetting. But, like, I mean.
See, if it were me, I'd replace the ketchup with hot sauce.
Oh, my God.
Or mix hot sauce with it. Not, like, just completely
my
replace the
God.
ketchup, but, like, ketchup, horseradish.
My stomach,
and,
it's
like,
hurting. It's
little hot sauce.
burning already.
I love hot sauce.
Oh, my God.
So good.
I have a baby stomach.
I
Any
love
slight
spicy.
inconvenience, it's like, what is this? Oh my God.
I love spicy. It's so good.
I can't do it.
I
Even
ate
my
spicy
mouth.
mac today. Some, like, spicy mac and cheese with chicken. It was super good.
Work.
Yeah. It was frozen.
You ate it frozen?
Well, no, like, it came frozen, and I put it in the microwave, and then I ate it. I didn't eat it frozen.
You're a chef.
Yeah, you know.
Me, anytime I make something
I had to
in my
wait
little
so long
microwave.
for it, though, because my microwave is awful.
The
and
microwaves in UC are horrendous.
No, they're literally the worst, and I had to, like, put it in for, like, so long to get it to cook, because I was like, this sucks.
I think
Is
I
it
also, because I made one of those, I
Mhm.
think,
Yeah.
and I, like, like, it cooked, but, like, it was, like, not warm. And I was just like, I was like, I've given up. Like, it was right
Yeah.
after, like, my placement one day, and I was just like, I just need to eat this. Like, it
Yeah.
just. I don't know.
I have, like, a rule of thumb where I'm like, I do everything twice as long as it says, and then a little extra.
Yeah.
So, like, if it says, like, 4 minutes, I'll be like, 8 minutes and, like, 20 seconds. And usually that's, like, pretty good. It's worked for
Yeah.
me so far.
Okay.
Because I had to, like, gauge. I had to, like, do some practices. Like, I had to cook a bunch of things in it and just, like, keep increasing the time until it felt right. And I think I finally gotten it to be, like, what I need
They're
it to
so
be.
loud, too. It
Oh,
really
yeah,
makes me
it's
upset.
so loud. But I'm like, you know what? Whatever. I need to eat, so sucks.
Sucks to suck.
No, exactly.
Anyways, now that we've talked about food at length
For
again,
20 minutes.
we need to literally we can't
We need to eat before. Yeah, we need to eat before we do this
because
we always
it's
do
so
it after.
yeah. And at that point, I'm like, I'm so hungry.
Yeah.
But the Mario
But-
movie. That was the next topic that
Oh.
I wanted to.
The trailer's coming out, like, tomorrow,
I
isn't
think
it?
so, but we do have the
Also, a new
the
Pokemon
poster.
trailer is coming out
Oh
tomorrow.
my God, really?
Yeah, I'm hoping they'll show us the starter evolutions.
I hope so. It's weird to
Anyway.
me that like that the fact that they're like releasing the trailer during a Nintendo Direct.
Yeah.
I feel like that's just something that we haven't seen before.
I feel like it's gonna be like the last thing.
For
Like, it'll be
sure.
like all the game stuff, the Pokemon trailer maybe, and then at the end it'll be like, and the Mario movie.
I'm a Chris Pratt.
I'm Chris Pratt. I know. I literally saw a tweet that was like, this is either going to be like a Wreck-It Ralph level movie, or it's going to be an Emoji Movie level movie.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's either one or the other. It's either going to be like really good or it's going to be absolute garbage. And I'm leaning towards the garbage.
I agree.
However, if it's actually good, I'll be pleasantly
listen though,
surprised.
it's got Jack Black as Bowser, which
okay,
like
sure, I
there's
see
gonna be parts that are gonna be funny. I know
the
it,
Bowser parts are gonna slay.
for sure. Mario has no butt in it.
I saw
He is flat butt. Like he is flat back.
Flat booty.
It's so bad.
Yeah, no, I saw the photos on Twitter and I was like, dang, where's Mario's booty at?
Like, come on.
They
like
took it.
No, they like grabbed each cheek and ripped it
off.
and he was trying to go. There was one little detail that I noticed that I thought was very cute, and I think it'll be like, cute how they added in.
Mm-hmm.
But Mario's looking like, towards the castle, and on one side there's an antique like stand, and it has like 16-bit items from previous games.
Aww.
So it has
That's
so
cute.
it has like the P block, and it's like in the 16-bit, and it's like very cute, and so like that definitely reminds me of Wreck-It Ralph in that it's taking like the classic elements of games and not forgetting about them, but like bringing them to like making it an active part of the story.
Yeah.
Well, active is I don't know the movie.
Yeah. So here's our cast. I looked it up because I wanted to know who we
It's
know.
star-studded.
It's also untitled. We still don't know like what the name of the movie is going to be. I'm assuming it's going to be like the Super Mario movie or something.
Mario takes New York City.
I mean, we saw him in the Mushroom Kingdom in the poster, so I don't think he's going to New York City.
New
Wait, no, he just
York
goes to
City.
like Super Nintendo World and like Japan, and
Stop,
he just like
and he's
goes
like,
around.
this is so cool, and everyone's like,
It's-
oh my god, Mario.
It's actually a psychological horror of a man who thinks that he's Mario, and he goes to Super Nintendo Land thinking that
Stop.
he's Mario.
He jumps and hits his head on everything,
Right, and everyone's
like
like
bashes
looking
his
at him like,
brains
what is
in.
he doing? He's like jumping on kids, like thinking they're Goombas to like squish them. And
Oh
they're,
my
like,
god.
It's like a psychological horror. And the whole movie you think he's Mario, and then at the end it's like the big reveal that he's not. He's just some like psycho, and you're like, oh, okay. Anyway,
That's just like the new Winnie the Pooh
horror
movie.
I kind of want to see it.
I feel like it's gonna be really bad.
But that's kind of why I want to see it, 'cause I feel like it'll be really funny. Okay.
Okay.
Chris Pratt as Mario.
Mario.
Which, okay, seems
I'm
random.
so
but
I'm
all
so
right.
sick.
Of Chris
Chris
Pratt. Me
Pratt.
too.
I liked him in Parks and Rec,
And then
and that was it.
he became weird.
Then he joined like a Christian fundamentalist and like became homophobic and like
And then he tried being like, I know good people in the church. They're not homophobic. And I'm like, I don't think you get to tell us what.
actually
Anyway.
these people who hate gay people aren't homophobic.
No, guys. It's just hate the sinner, not the sin. You know what I mean?
All right, I'm done talking about Chris Pratt.
Okay. And then Anya Taylor-Joy as Princess Peach, which is an
Work.
interesting choice. I mean, I don't know if she's done any voice acting work, but hey, I'd love to see it. Charlie Day as Luigi.
I'm so excited for this one. Oh, 'cause-
Honestly, the rest of the cast isn't bad. It's just Chris Pratt is like the
yeah, it's like the come on.
interesting.
But I think it's truly like they know that like they're gonna make so much money off of this that like
True.
it like part of it doesn't matter that it's Chris Pratt, because I think either way, like people love him still. Like,
Yeah.
like the straights.
The Straits.
The people who
TM.
still like Marvel movies actively and
The
go and
people who
watch 'em.
think The Office is funny. Those are the people who like Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
Sorry to all the Office fans out there. I'm gonna drag your fave for a sec, but
Like, I'm not gonna bring up my thoughts on The Office right now.
Okay.
Actually,
Jack Black is Bowser.
I'm so excited.
Seth Rogen is Donkey Kong, which I see.
Apparently, Seth Rogen is like a jerk off camera.
I've heard that.
I'm really upset about it
I've heard that.
because he's
Yeah.
gives a bad name to everyone.
Yeah.
You know,
Keegan Michael Key is Toad.
that's gonna be really funny. I feel
No,
like.
I think he's gonna be so good.
Do you want to hear my Toad impression?
No.
Hello, I'm Toad.
Did you think that was good? That's my question.
Yes.
Okay. I'm not gonna comment on it. We're just gonna move
No
on.
comment.
No comment. We're just gonna move on. Kevin Michael Richardson is Kamek. I don't know who.
Kamek.
He's the wizard guy.
Oh.
with like the blue robe and the blue
I didn't know he had
hat
a name.
and the glasses. Yeah, Kamek.
Okay.
Kamek.
I don't care.
Okay. Sebastian Maniscalco as Foreman Spike. Don't know who that is. Either character nor actor.
Spike was in like one, like I know he was in one Mario Party. You could play as him, and he's just like a little green guy.
Okay.
I'm surprised he has a speaking role.
And Fred Armisen as Cranky Kong, which is like the old man Kong.
Heck yeah, Cranky Kong.
Fred Armisen. Fred Armisen's funny.
Cranky Kong.
Fred Armisen.
Oh,
Him.
him.
Yeah. No, he's funny. Like, yeah. I'm just
Funny
looking at photos of him being like,
funny
he's
looking.
funny.
He's funny looking.
What
That's
has he
for
been in
sure.
that I know?
Probably
a bunch of stuff.
I
know
yeah.
this person I don't know. Who's this guy? Stand-up comedian.
Oh God.
Sebastian Maniscalco.
Can I see a photo of him?
Yeah, this is Wikipedia. I don't know him.
Oh,
I don't
know.
recognize him.
The Green Book and The Irishman.
I haven't
Those
seen
those
either
two
of
are
those.
two very serious films.
And now he's gonna be in the Mario movie.
Who is he playing again?
Foreman Spike.
That's very funny.
Okay, and then Kevin Michael Richardson is this other guy whose name I wasn't familiar. Oh wait, known for his distinctly deep voice, he's voiced villainous characters. Wait, maybe I probably do know him then.
Yeah.
Let me look at what he's done. Oh, he was in The Matrix.
Whoa.
That was the voice of something.
Oh, I mean,
Deus Ex Machina in Matrix Revolutions, which is one of the sequels. Okay, television. What have you done that I know? None of these. Phil of the Future.
Oh.
Malcolm in the Middle?
Whoa. Oh my God, I watched a movie in class called Unfaithful, and it was about a woman cheating on her husband and kid. And the kid was the youngest from Malcolm in the Middle. And I was like, oh my God, it's the kid from Malcolm in the Middle.
Oh my God.
That's all that went through my brain.
That's so funny. Oh my God. He was Jabba the Hutt in Star Wars The Clone Wars, the animated Star Wars series. He voiced Jabba the Hutt.
No, that is such a villainous character.
He was Ian the Gator in The Princess and the Frog.
The alligator?
Gator. Yeah.
He's not villainous.
I mean, it's just that he's known for villainous characters.
Okay.
Not that he exclusively does villainous characters.
But I mean,
That's
he's a great
for.
voice actor.
Oh, he was in Minions: Rise of Gru.
Oh, thank God.
Henchman number 2.
No. Thankfully.
Oh, did you see Trolls World Tour?
Oh.
He was Mr. Dinkles.
You know, the McElroy brothers were in Trolls too.
Why am I not surprised?
They had a whole podcast about it and everything.
Of course they did.
Do you not like the McElroys?
No, I don't have a problem with them. I'm just saying, like, I'm not surprised that they were in that because that seems like I see that for them.
Yeah.
You know, like if I think about it, I'm like, okay, yeah, yeah.
They've all got like young kids.
Yeah.
And they've all,
It's like how Kim Kardashian voiced that dog in like The Secret Life of Pets 2.
Did she really?
Yeah, she voiced like a dog in that movie, and she was like, I did this because my kids really like this movie, and then the sequel came out, and they were like, Mom, you should be in it, and she's like, okay.
I like that though.
No, it's so fun.
Those are passion projects. Thanks, Kim.
Passion projects.
Anything else he's been in?
ASMR. Queer Duck the movie.
Excuse me?
It's an adult animated film from 2006.
Oh no.
And it was a direct-to-DVD release. And it's called Queer Duck the movie. What is the plot of this? Oh my God, Tim Curry was in it?
Tim Curry!
Conan O'Brien was in this!
Conan O'Brien!
Well, oh my gosh, what's the plot? The film focuses on Queer Duck, who wakes up from a late-night party and watches a commercial for an amusement park called Happy Land, declaring it a gay day for the park.
Oh,
it's also a musical, I guess.
Is it like Queer, Queer Duck?
Yes. Queer, yes, like gay. Because the whole thing's like gay. They were closed down by the officials and were told to leave because they were gay. He realizes that there's no point in being homosexual if almost everyone is against it. During work, he meets the quirky, energetic, and suave Broadway actor Lola Buzzard, which strokes his heart from her sweet and sassiness along with her upbeat attitude. He encourages her to do Broadway acting. Okay, so it's about like a gay duck. It's like an adult comedy about like a gay duck. That's so weird.
Movie night.
No, I kind of want to watch it.
Can I look at like the animation? Like, what is it? 2D?
There's so much. Oh, the animation.
Just like I need just
There's
a
just
photo
like
of it.
Yeah, it's just like on Wikipedia. That's like the poster.
Oh, jeez. Oh my god.
Yeah,
It looks like if it was a Nickelodeon, like if it was on Nicktoons,
yeah, I could see
you
that.
know?
I could see
It's
that.
got the thick black outline. The main character duck looks suspiciously like Perry the Platypus
Well,
with the
maybe
teal
maybe
color.
they're trying to say something, even though this was made in 2006, way before Perry the Platypus
Oh, sorry.
existed. But maybe they were trying to tell us something about Mr. Perry, Agent P.
Perry. I need to talk about how much I love Phineas and Ferb really fast.
Okay, go for it.
It is probably one of the funniest shows that was around when we were kids. I feel
Yeah.
like it was able to like make such iconic moments. I feel like the Doofenshmirtz specifically.
Doofenshmirtz Evil
Really
Incorporated.
Everyone knows that.
So good.
Everyone knows
After Hours. That's my
Oh,
favorite version
I
of
love
it.
the After Hours. Everyone knows
good.
Vanessa, his daughter.
Ugh, icon.
Busted.
Goth icon.
No, for real. And then Ferb ends up with her in the end.
Wild.
And then there's also the if I had a nickel for every time that happened, I'd have 2 nickels. That's not a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
Right.
That's from Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
Yeah.
It's just a really good show.
Mm-hmm.
The music is incredible.
The humor is solid.
Like, it's a great show.
No, it's great. I loved it as a kid.
I love it now still.
I mean, yeah, I still love it. But
My love never
I
stops.
don't really watch it anymore, but like as a kid, I watched it a lot and I liked it.
I would sit down and listen to the soundtrack.
You,
Ain't got rhythm.
I bet it's on Spotify.
It is. The Aglet song too.
And then they all forget.
Aglet. Don't forget it. And they all forgot. Because
Yeah.
of Doofenshmirtz.
Forgetinator.
Forgetinator. Oh,
That's
yeah.
probably what
Adding
it was called.
in nader
I don't even
after
know
everything.
if that's what it was called.
It
but
might
I
as well be.
guarantee that's probably what it was
Forgetinator.
called.
Because he was trying to make everyone forget about an embarrassing moment he had.
Yeah.
Which, like, so
And then he
relatable.
was like, or I could just make you forget that you're a spy to Perry. And that was going to be like what he was going to do. And then he
yeah.
just shot it off the balcony and it shot Phineas and all the friends and they forgot what aglets were.
Because he got the song stuck in his head.
Yep. And Candace was like, don't you guys remember aglets?
And they're like...
So that's what that thing's called. A little plastic bit at the end of your shoelace.
Oh my god. And I just love that show so much.
No, it's solid. I always got too frustrated because Candace always tried to expose them and failed.
And Candace would have so much more fun.
And she would get so close. That's what would frustrate me so much.
Yeah.
Is she always would get so close, and then some stupid thing would happen, and then they her brothers wouldn't be exposed. Like, I honestly, let me be totally real here. I'm gonna expose myself. I was Team Candace. I don't care what anybody says. I was like,
Don't you remember the movie though, when because they go back in time and then Candace pulls the mom out of the grocery store in the first episode and she's like, oh my god, because they're on the roller coaster.
yeah.
And then she stops it, and then
Well,
in the future, then the kids are in like kid containers until they grow up.
okay. Well,
Because
here's
Doofenshmirtz took over.
here's the first thing. Number one, movie, not canon.
What?
So we can't even have the movie be a part of the discussion
First of all, how do you know that?
because it's the movie. And when are the movies ever canon? Never. In so many
The
cartoons,
Community movie is gonna be canon.
no one asked anyway. Also, such an over dramatization. How do we know that was because of Candace? It could have been a bunch of other things. Like,
Well, it's because it that was the push of the first domino.
whatever. Regardless. Also, she actually was doing the right thing by looking out for her brothers. Because what if they would have gotten hurt and died? Then what?
Then they'd be dead.
And then the mom would have to go through severe grief and trauma and a depressed episode because her kids died.
Instead, she thinks that Candace has a psychotic disorder.
Right. Which she doesn't. She's like, I'm trying to bust these guys because they're doing bad stuff and they could get hurt and I'm trying to protect them. She's in that whole song. She's like, little brother. And she sings about him being her little brother. And that she loves
Don't
them.
remember that one.
We don't remember Little Brother. It's like one of the best songs. Ashley Tisdale, she ate.
Well, I mean, I never had a little brother, so can't relate.
Sucks.
Does it? Because I'm
Yeah.
living the high life
No,
as
it
the
sucks.
youngest.
No, no, it sucks for you.
Oh, okay. Busted.
So now what?
BUSTD, you are busted. Busted. Gonna bring the hurt on you.
Thanks so much.
We can read some Am I the Jerks?
Okay.
But while you're finding that one, I want to talk about something I'm very passionate about, actually.
Okay, go for it.
Community.
Okay.
I love the Community show. I'm so happy that they got confirmed for a movie. Because there's this character named Abed who, it's joked that he knows that he's in a show and cause he loves movies. He's that person. He knows all the tropes and blah blah blah. And it's just like a one-off line he says where it's like 6 seasons in a movie, and they have 6 seasons, and everyone's like, come on, like the last season came out. I don't even know how long ago, like 2015 maybe, if I'm lucky. But yeah, movie got announced, as well as there's a Lego set that you could vote on to be the next Lego ideas. Oh my god, and I want it so badly. I just I really like Community. I really it warms my heart, and supposedly now there's going to be a reunion of these characters that you haven't seen in a while. And I mean, Community has come up with a lot of iconic stuff. I feel in general, because Childish Gambino, Donald Glover, was on it, and he slayed in it. They had the Spanish rap. It's like Billy Ortega, but and it was just very good and very slay. Nicole Yvette, I want to say her name is. She plays Shirley. She's so slay. Let me look up the cast because I don't know their names, but I do know I know the character names for sure. I do know Chevy Chase, which is he's stupid, but he's dead in the show, so he's not going to be in the movie.
Well, don't speak too soon.
I'm sure his ghost or something. Well, he also had beef with the creator of the show.
Oh, so maybe not. Maybe he'll.
I hope not. Joel McHale is the main, I guess the main character. Danny Pudi, who Pudi, he has been in a lot of stuff. A lot of voice acting. He's he is one of the Duck siblings in DuckTales, as well as Scrooge McDuck is voiced by David Tennant, which is wild to me.
And then in the new
one. Oh. We have Donald Glover, an iconic one.
Childish Gambino, as some might know him.
Childish Gambino. Alison Brie, which I don't know if she's been in anything else recently. She voiced something in BoJack Horseman, not anything recently, I guess. Jillian Jacobs, who was in Invincible.
Oh, Invincible.
Yeah.
That's a good show.
And then Chevy Chase, whatever. Jim Rash, who was currently in the new the Bros,
oh yeah,
that one.
Bros.
Yvette Nicole Brown. That's who I'm talking about. She was, who is she in Drake and Josh? She was the
Helen.
Helen. She was Helen in Drake and Josh. Oh my gosh, she was in Avengers Endgame too. So good for her. Ken Jeong. Right now he is one of the hosts of The Mask, I think.
Oh yeah, I think he's one of the judges of the Masked Singer.
John Oliver was in it for a couple seasons.
Oh,
which is very funny to me.
Funny.
I hope he comes back because he was in the first season and I think the last season, and I think that's it. Brie Larson is in it.
Oh, Brie, Miss Captain Marvel.
Yes. And they had a lot of good guest stars and stuff. Obviously Nick Kroll was in it. It's not a good sitcom until Nick Kroll shows up.
Very true. He's in a lot of sitcoms.
I think he's in every sitcom I've watched so far. He shows up
in a
once.
lot of them. Yeah, he makes little cameos and stuff.
Because I feel like he's He's a very versatile character or actor.
Yeah.
He can do a lot. Anyways, that was my rant about Community and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry if there was literally any dead air because I feel like I stopped talking
No,
for a
it's
second
fine.
and I was looking
No, I don't
through
think
stuff.
so.
Anyways,
I think you were good.
do we have some Am I the Jerks?
Yeah, there's some kind of lame ones, so I'm having a tough time looking for one that sounds kind of interesting. But I guess I'll just read you some of the
That's right.
titles, and you can let me know what sounds interesting.
Okay.
So, am I the jerk for asking my mom not to invite her friend on my graduation trip to Japan? Am I the jerk for reminding my brother-in-law about his deadbeat dad?
Ooh, that one seems a little spicy.
Yeah. Am I the jerk for hoping my girlfriend would keep up the same work ethic 4 years after we met?
That one's weird and I don't like it.
Am I the jerk for refusing to attend my sister's wedding for excluding my stepdaughter?
I feel like a lot of the Am I the Jerks just range from just family disputes that
Pretty much. Well, I feel like it's a large part of it is because family matters are sometimes very hard to deal with when there's tension amongst family members, because a lot of the time people feel obligated to reconcile because it's they're my family, and so it creates a weird thing where you're like, this person made me uncomfortable, and then I did something in response, and now my entire family is saying that I'm bad, but I don't feel like I'm bad. Help.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very I feel like family issues are a lot harder to solve than friend or relationship issues, because a lot of in those situations a lot of the answer is stop being friends with them or stop dating them, but you can't just be stop being their sister. That's not as easy and not as
simply change your last name.
It's not as simple as that.
Yeah.
It's not as simple as just stop being a part of the family. Did you say the deadbeat dad sounded interesting?
That one sounded spicy, for sure.
Okay. Am I the jerk for reminding my brother-in-law about his deadbeat dad? I, 27 male, have a son, 5 male, whose name is Riley. That's the name they use for the son.
Riley.
With my soon-to-be ex-wife, Maria, 29 female.
Dang.
Maria and I are getting a divorce for a few reasons. One reason being that she cheated on me twice. Second, that she was abusive and neglectful to Riley while I was at work. The first time I caught her cheating, I forgave her for the sake of our son. The second time is when I found out about the abuse, so I decided to divorce her and sue for full custody.
Work.
Drama. Okay, yeah, period. However, there's a pretty massive chance Riley isn't mine biologically. When Maria and I separated, she admitted to me that she was cheating on me with 2 men when Riley was conceived, and she only stayed with me because she didn't believe in abortions and she knew I'd step up.
Oh my God.
Yikes. I don't care about who Riley's biological father is because I've been his dad for the past 5 years, and everything I've achieved is because of him. Period. I'm pretty successful now, but when Riley was conceived, I was a total loser. I sorted myself out and committed to my goals to be a good dad for him, so there's no way in heck I'm giving him up. However, I've been told to get a paternity test just to be sure, and so I can obtain an accurate medical history for him, so that's what I'm doing. We've sent the test off, and now we're waiting. That's a lot. That's already a lot, and we're already only halfway through this, and it's already a lot.
I think, because I'm actually, we're talking a lot about this in my one class of, infidelity and how that leads to, killing of, your partner or, the person that they're cheating on.
Right. It brings out a lot of emotion in
because
people.
it's an evolutionary thing. It's
Yeah.
It is something that I truly am okay, I understand that, not everything that we do is socially motivated. A lot of it is evolutionary motivated, and the pure anger that people feel that leads them to literally commit murder is wild.
Yeah.
But
okay.
Regardless.
Naturally, I've been extremely anxious about the results. I'm finding myself comparing photos of myself and family members as children with Riley, and my anxiety had manifested itself into impulse spending, mainly on my son. I've remodeled his bedroom, bought him a new bike, and a few other things. I got the bike delivered to my parents' house because I was at work, and when I went to pick it up, my mom asked me to stay for dinner, so I did. My dad was opening up the bike's box with Riley in the other room, and my brother-in-law, who was over with my sister and their kids, asked who had bought it. Okay, so the brother-in-law is married to the writer's sister. That's how it's his brother-in-law. Not to his ex-wife. It's to his sister. So it's his sister's husband.
Okay, so it's
His sister's husband. And then they have kids of their own. I don't know how many. It just says kids, plural. I said it was me, and he said, I didn't know that. I don't know why you're spending so much on this kid that might not even be yours. Yikes. Don't say that. Riley barely speaks English. His mother is Latina, and he was speech delayed, so he didn't understand, but everyone else was shocked.
Mm-hmm.
I immediately told him to shut the heck up, but he kept going. He said I should have sent Riley to live with his mom's parents until I got the results back, and started saying stuff like, Riley didn't even look like me. He said, and I quote, his mother cheated on you twice, and she had you raising her brat that wasn't yours. Yikes. Very inflammatory.
Yeah.
His biological father abandoned him when he was a kid, the brother-in-law.
Yeah.
So I replied, your biological father didn't even stay to raise you. You're the last person who should be talking about this. Okay, you kind of ate him up.
No, for real.
That triggered a massive argument, and brother-in-law and my sister ended up leaving. My sister called me, and she demanded that I apologize to her husband because apparently he's sensitive about his dad. My mom says I was right to bring it up because he was out of line, but my dad says I should have been the bigger person.
I'm sick of the bigger person argument.
Right.
Because no one's gonna be like, great, now you just got like yelled at because like you're taking care of this kid that had no choice
right
in who raised them.
Right.
Like that's always something that made me very mad.
Yeah.
Where it's
and
like,
it's like the brother-in-law said something rude and inflammatory and probably triggering to the writer, and then the writer did the same thing back, but like at least the sister and the dad are like, that was too far. And it was like, but what about when he was saying all that stuff to me? You didn't say anything then.
It's currently happening.
Right.
The fears and everything are recent.
Right. So it's like you all sat idly by and you act shocked when he started talking, but you didn't, from what it sounded like, they didn't try to stop him. They weren't like, hey man, like knock it off. That's not cool.
Especially since like the writer like talked about how like he turned his life around for the son.
Right.
It definitely is giving daughter was the favorite.
Yeah.
You know, and
at least
like,
the mom is on the writer's side.
Yeah.
Because the mom was
like,
no, you were right. Like that was the right thing to do. But yeah, no, it's just like my rule of thumb is always just like don't ever, especially to the person, talk about someone's kid like that.
No.
And be like, they're a brat, like they're not even yours. Like, why do you care about them? And it's like he's been his dad for 5 years since the kid was born. He's been the dad. So he has, whether it's his kid or not, it doesn't matter because he has an attachment to this kid and he's raised this kid. So regardless of whether, I always get so irate with people who focus so much on like the biology of family.
For sure.
And how like you need to like have an allegiance to the people that you're like biologically related to. But it's like this kid, whether they're biologically related or not, is still this man's son.
100%.
He did everything for this kid that any dad would do. So to me, he's the dad, regardless. Like,
and like the like what the writer is doing is 100% correct. And getting like the paternity test and being like, okay,
right.
If I'm not, you know, like if I'm not the biological father, we're gonna find out who is, get the medical history, and that's the extent of it.
Right. And then that man, whoever the biological dad is, can decide if he wants to like
be a
part of the kid's life or not.
Which, like, that would be really scary just to find out, like...
No, literally. Like, you have a 5-year-old son
yeah.
that you didn't know about. Yeah, no, that would be wild. And also, I thought about this, too. The brother-in-law is a low-key hypocrite because he's all, like, sensitive about his dad being a deadbeat and leaving him. And it's like, your brother-in-law, the writer, is trying to be a father for this kid and not abandon him. So why would you say you should abandon this kid because he's not yours? Isn't that what your dad did to you? So you want to scar this kid just like you were scarred when you were a kid? Like,
builds character.
Right. Like, come on. Wouldn't you out of anyone be like...
Spiked the mic on that one.
I loved that. Like, wouldn't you out of anyone be like, man, you got to like be there for this kid because like if you leave him, like that could really mess him up.
Yeah.
But no, you're like, nah, leave this kid. Like, what?
Leave this kid to suffer.
Come on, dude.
Why are you buying him a new bike?
Right. Like,
if anything, you should steal his bike.
You should take that bike and you should hit him with it. You should whack him with it. And be like, bye, loser, and ride out on it right away.
Push him when you're teaching him how to ride the
Punch
bike.
him off.
You push him into the street. Or you push him off. I do like that one.
He would just push him off. And then you get on it and ride away.
No.
And then you laugh at him and you're like, ah.
Kid gotta learn the real world soon
No,
enough.
so true. If you don't do it to him, the world will. He'll learn the hard way.
Oh my god.
But yeah, to the writer who wrote that, you are not the jerk.
Not the jerk.
Not the jerk. Not at all.
Decided.
That brother-in-law, he's a work in progress. That's for sure. Okay. I'll just read you some titles and you let me know. Am I the jerk for getting up and walking out of the diner when my boyfriend said he forgot his credit card? Am I the jerk for not taking a special request from my wife while cooking the family breakfast? Am I the jerk for canceling dinner because my girlfriend didn't feed my daughter lunch? Am I the jerk for giving my students crabs?
Stop.
I think like the food.
Oh.
Bro, the food. Yeah, no, it's the food. Not that. That would be a whole different thing.
I was like, what? Like,
no,
that was
not
wild.
crabs, like that kind of, like the food crabs.
Oh my god.
That
it
was really long though.
Yeah.
This one's like super long.
Well, I'm still interested in the walking out of the diner one.
Okay.
Oh, or there was another one. It was like 2 down from that one.
There was the special request.
Special request
For the breakfast.
What is the special request?
They're both basically the same length, so I guess it's up to you.
No, it's up to you. You pick. I picked those 2. You decide which one. The special request one kind of scares me.
Yeah.
What if it's something naughty?
Right, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, we'll do the walking out of dinner. So, am I the jerk for getting up and walking out of the diner when my boyfriend said he forgot his credit
Diner?
card?
I hardly know her.
Oh, got him.
Sorry.
No.
okay, start reading.
I, female 32, have been dating my boyfriend, male 36, for 9 months. So they're in their 30s. These are like adults.
Yeah.
He has 2 little children who love going out to eat. We go out once a week, and each time he happens to forget his credit card to make a payment. I'd obviously end up paying since we had the kids with us, but honestly, it left me broke this month and the month before. I just received my payment for my second job, part-time. We agreed to go out together with the kids, and I even sent him a text reminding him to not forget his credit card. He laughed it off. Uh-oh. At the restaurant, we had ordered dinner, and he let the kids order lots of new stuff on the menu, which was $$, $$, $$. That's what it says. Was $$, $$, $$. Before we started eating, I mentioned his credit card just to make sure he didn't forget it. He looked at me shocked and then started searching his pockets for a while and then looked at me in a sorry way and said, "Guess I forgot it in the other pair of jeans that I thought I was going to wear," then asked me to foot the bill just this time. The food was on the table, but I didn't even get a bit. I grabbed my stuff and got up. He freaked out, asking where I was going. I told him I wouldn't be paying this time again and to enjoy his dinner with the kids. Then I walked out. He called me later and absolutely lost it on me. He said that he couldn't believe I'd walk out and leave him and the kids in this situation. I said I wasn't going to pay for him and the kids' food every single time. It's unfair. He said he forgot, he yelled it, and that I did not show sympathy for him and the kids, and he had to cancel and go home with the kids hungry since he couldn't pay right there and then. We got into an argument, and he's been mad at me about it since then, saying things like how he needs to take a look at how I'm treating the kids specifically and how I was willing to let them go hungry with my selfishness.
No,
because he's obviously doing it intentionally.
And like, obviously gaslighting.
I forgot. One time. It hasn't been one time.
No.
The writer literally said it like has been numerous times.
Especially because like of the like reminders.
Right.
Like I need you. Like I can't do this because going out is really expensive.
Right.
Especially with 4 people.
And she just said she was working 2 jobs. So she's already working 2 jobs. It's like taking her whole paycheck for the week to like take you and your kids out to dinner. Like
not even her kids.
I know, which is like a whole nother thing. It's like they're your kids, dude. Like
I know we just spent at length talking about how like, you know,
biological family, whatever.
Blah, blah,
but
blah.
like
9 months of dating is different than raising a kid.
Right.
For 5
like she's
years.
not these kids' mother.
No.
After 9 months of dating their dad. Like she's not their mother. She's the dad's girlfriend. So it's a different level of responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like when you're in that kind of relationship, it's up to her to decide how much like hands-on she wants with these kids. Because at the end of the day, they're not her kids. And I'd be scared of like messing them up. I'd be scared of being like, what if I mess up these kids that aren't mine?
Or like something like this happens, you get really involved with their lives, and then you break up with the father, and then you're like,
now what? Yeah.
You create this trauma for these kids of separation.
Right. And it doesn't sound like the kids are very old either. I don't think it gave us ages, but like if they're going out to dinner every week and it seems like they don't have money either, so they're probably pretty young. Like, no, it's a lot.
Yeah.
And like for me, after like the second time, I would have been like,
no,
are you doing this on purpose? Like I would genuinely be like, are you doing this on purpose? Because the last like 2 times that we've gone out, you've forgotten your credit card and I've had to pay. So like what's going on? Like it seems like she took it for a while before she actually and she didn't even she just walked out. She didn't even like be like, what is happening? Like why are you forgetting your card all the time? Like she just booked it and was like, I'm out of here.
Which I mean, like could have been handled better.
Right. I mean, I don't know if that was like that's not what I would have done.
No.
But I mean, I think you're justified in how you feel.
I understand the breaking point.
Right. Like I understand like you probably were just in the moment and you didn't want to like yell because the kids are there and you're like in a public place. So you probably were just like, I don't want to pay this because I've done it so many times. I don't want to pay this. I don't want to be like a pushover. So you just were like, I'm just going to leave. Like that was like what you decided was the best. Which, I don't think that they're in the wrong in this situation.
Not the jerk.
No, because like I'd be so mad. I just think about it. I would be so mad. And the fact that he did like the fake, like looking through his pockets and being like, I forgot it. Oh no, I forgot. Like, come on.
Okay. So like implying she left, that means 2 separate cars. That means he's driving without his license with 2 children in the back.
Well, he said he forgot his credit card. He didn't say he forgot his wallet. So who knows? Maybe he had his wallet, but the credit card was conveniently not in it, kind of a thing.
He's just stupid.
Yeah,
Actually, men are stupid.
Yeah, no, they're pretty much the worst. And it's like she even texted you, and even said,
texted you and brought it up.
Hey, don't forget your card. Like,
don't forget it.
And he was like, ha 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 ha.
The fact that he laughed it off, I would commit murder.
That's when you know he knows that he's wrong.
I would
like
commit
you know he knows.
murder.
Because if it were me and someone said that, I'd be like, you're so right. I did forget it last time. Let me make sure that I have it. Like, he clearly didn't do that. He clearly was like, hee hee, you're so silly. Let's go out to dinner. Oops. Guess what?
Guess I'll
forgot my card again.
Ugh. Anyways, guys, hey, thanks for listening.
Thank you so much for listening to the radio show.
Who is this?
Hello, I'm a British man.
What's your name?
British man.
We'll work on that.
Gerald British man.
Oh.
My last name.
British
man. Like
no, for real.
Like the last name, British man.
Yeah, no, totally.
Very common.
Mm-hmm.
I live in London. I love tea.
And crumpets.
Hello.
All right, Mr. British man, would you like to sign us off?
Yes, of course. Goodbye. Thank you so much for listening to whatever this show is called. I don't know. I just got here and I'm British.
Yeah, you did kind of just run into the studio.
Yeah, I have a very important thing to say.
Kind of pushed Ryan out of the way.
I'm British. Yeah, he's on the floor unconscious.
Ryan!
He's fine.
All right.
I'm also a doctor. Dr. Mr. British man.
Oh my God, you're Doctor Who.
No, who's that? I don't know who that is.
Anyway, guys, thanks so much for listening.
Oh, that hurt my throat.
Good.
I did that for so long.
Good, you deserve it. You can find us on Instagram at Gay and Grossed Out.
And YouTube.
And YouTube at The Gay and the Grossed Out.
Very true.
So this is going to be our 10th episode posted.
Oh,
double digits.
We've hit the double digits. We hit the big time.
Finally.
Maybe we'll finally make those shirts that we're never going to make.
What?
Remember, we're always like, we should make merch.
Oh.
We're never going to make merch. Maybe one day.
Maybe when we're rich and famous already.
And this turns into a podcast and we can actually say how we feel.
Oh my God.
Patreon exclusive.
Hey guys, welcome back. This episode is sponsored by Squarespace.
Squarespace.
No, I'm sorry. We would totally be sponsored by Manscaped.
And HelloFresh.
For sure.
Because we talk about food so much.
No, they'd be like, oh, watch this.
We would do HelloFresh. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
do your ad
I'm
read.
just so hungry.
Oh, no way. This is a 2-person ad read.
Oh,
we're doing
okay.
like a little script. We have a script.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm just so hungry.
You should go get something to eat.
I just like cooking something takes so much work.
Not if you get HelloFresh.
What's HelloFresh?
HelloFresh is I don't even know like what the app. I don't even know what they do.
It's a-
HelloFresh
it's
is
a-
a subscription service that sends you a new meal every single day for you to cook at home.
They have things like grilled chicken sandwich,
Ooh,
spicy pasta,
that sounds so good.
and liver and beans.
Yum. Their recipes are easy and fun, and they taste so good.
And now with their eco-friendly packaging.
Go to HelloFresh/gaygross.
No, it's HelloFresh.com/gay and gross out.
Our code would not be that long. If we did a code, enter our code. It wouldn't be that long. It'd have to be like
Do you think it would be GAGO? Gay and gross out.
go.
Go. Go.
That's GAGO.
Go.
Go for 20% off your first month of HelloFresh.
Thank you, HelloFresh, for sponsoring.
So much
We are
HelloFresh.
not sponsored by HelloFresh.
No, guys, that was a bit.
That was a really good.
I don't
bit,
need HelloFresh to come for us and be like,
No.
we never
we
did
actually
that.
Don't.
Know
We're
who you
actually
are.
suing you.
We're actually very homophobic and would never work with you. So
Okay. Yeah, you can find
Love
us on
y'all so much.
YouTube.
yeah.
You can find me on Instagram at Cass Heinen or with my earrings, space.ace.shop.
Ryan X at Ryan X at
No, you lost it.
for me at Ryan X Libra to find me on Instagram. That's where you can find me.
Keep up to
That's
date
it.
with us, please.
Yeah.
Shoot us messages to ask. To let us know what you want to hear from us.
Yeah, if you have like a burning question or you want to know our thoughts on something that's happening or you just want to ask us a question. We want advice even. We're not therapists, but like
We could be.
if you want to give us advice, we can definitely just like
I would actually really love
just do advice.
to do advice.
Next week we're going to do advice. We're going to post on our Instagram story for you guys to submit us advice. The microphone just broke.
Oh my god.
But anyway, we'll do advice next week. I can fix this.
Bye guys.
Bye
Thanks
guys.
so
Thank you
much.
so much.